Bill here, May 2013, 9:40 p.m. And okay, so here's the latest on the bathroom renovation project. I got my used wet dry vac, which has been a godsend doing this. So here's the latest in the corner that I finished up a couple weeks ago or a week ago. I've got all my stuff hanging here in my weed whacker and its attachments and clamps and my mixer thing for the mortar. I put all my spare junction boxes up there and just for storage to get them out of the way. And I got the pegboard is more fully filled out. And ta-da! Look at that. This is what I've been doing for the past week. You know, you think it would take only like a day, but it's like, oh my god, there's so much crap you have to go through, and then you have to decide what to keep and what to throw out. And I had to throw out some really, a lot of stuff that my dad had, you know, a lot of sentimental value, but I just don't use it. You know, a lot of obsolete tools which have been long surpassed or replaced. And so you know, taking stuff over to the dump, and you know, you get like these old tools and you think, oh, you know, they might be worth something collectible, but then you look them up on eBay and they're like, you know, $10 or $5, and there's like 30 of them listed. So, you know, it's just really, some of these tools are just more scrap metal. Yeah, but here it is. I finally filled out. I got 2 feet of panel, then another 2 feet, then I did a third, and now I've got my shelf unit on wheels. This is all my car parts and stuff. I haven't assimilated that into the storage areas or whatever. Then I've got my 2 shelves, and we got, what we did down here is we had this old piece of furniture, like a corner cabinet. It was made out of plywood. It wasn't, you know, it was cheap, and I tore it apart. And so then we got the door, this door here, these old folding doors, which I got to get rid of. It's a very waste of time. And then I got the door from my original door from my bedroom, and a mirror. But they fit you, instead of this way, you turn them like that and lean them against the freezer. And then I've thrown out about 20, really maybe more than 20 hefty bags. And I'm not even done, but Ralph, my friend Ralph, if you're watching, this one and this one you know about. And all the tile down there, my tile saw. And but here, I did this today. I got the 2 shelves up, and I built this today. This holds all of my tools for all of the tools I collected for doing the tiling in the bathroom. The various trowels and the various trowels I get, you know, various float, various edging tools. And then here I did, these are all my drywall tools, like the inside and outside edge butterflies, and my stainless medium-sized and big tape knife. And then I built this guy right here, you know, I had a 2x3, and so that's where all my clamps go. And I redid all this up here. I've got new piece of wood, actually old piece of wood, the door from that corner cabinet down there. These are the 2 doors, this one and this door. And I've been redoing some of these, the jars, holding stuff, cleaning them up, organizing them. And yeah, so put this up today, had it for several years to hold screws and stuff. Got thousands of, oh, this is an old door knocker I found in some bucket of hardware. So I put him up there, and he just holds some spare padlocks. And yeah, so this is like a 1950s Craftsman saber saw. It's got, well, it's getting kind of old. This one too is a Craftsman drill, all metal, from the 50s that Dad bought. I think he got it as a birthday present from my mother, because he's got a little Santa Claus right there. So it might have been a Christmas present. Might have gotten that one too at the same time. Dad has a very nice old Craftsman soldering gun there. It's really nice, hardly ever used. My die-hard, really super smart battery charger. And so I got these shelves here, and then you get these beautiful empty shelves, and then you're totally reluctant to like fill them up. But I got to do that. But I mean, I have plenty of I have a lot of space now. We had to, it took weeks really to get to this point. You had to, like, underneath this show here, my dad, you can see how my dad made it. He made this matrix that you can hold wood in. And at the very back there, the area in the back that was completely filthy. It was like an inch thick of dust and crap. And I vacuumed out that entire area under the workbench, and then when I was doing that outlet there. So yeah, so it's getting there. If I do this, and I'll just keep on going and maybe do that corner. Another thing we need to do over here is, well, Mother and I have talked about it. My cheap saw puts out a huge cloud of dust, and it doesn't have a dust collecting system. A saw with a dust collector is like, they start at $600-800 to have basically they have a port on the side where you hook like a vacuum like that up with a tube, and it will suck the sawdust as the saw is running. It will suck it into the external third-party vacuum cleaner. But we're also talking about, we could do that, or we could build, we're thinking about building a wall, like a 2x3 wall or 2x4, building a frame. This shelf here, this one from there over, it would have to come down, and we'd build a wall, like right here, with a door, and it will all be sealed up here. And then we might have to build a wall over there to seal it up for when I saw. It's in discussion. We have to see how much work is required and the cost of materials versus just getting a better saw, which I need because that saw is like on its way out. It's $130, and I got my $130 basically. The bearings are moaning, and it won't hold square on two axes. It won't hold square, so it's fine carpentry you can't achieve. You cannot achieve. So that's what's going on. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later. Oh, well, we'll go on, and then I'll work on this area. Mother's going to clean out her plant, her shelves with the grow lights, the plant grow shelves. And then we get over to here, under the stairs, and that's really, this is going to be really nasty. This used to be where my dad had a study back in the day. We've torn all the pegboard walls and desk down, the plywood desk surface, but they're under the stairs over in there. That's where nasty stuff is. It's really, really gross. And I could try to, again, clean behind the oil tank, which is also pretty gross, but that dry vac is, wet vac is great. So then we'll work on like this really nasty plywood shelf that my dad built. I guess I'm going to replace it with a really nice plywood against the wall, using my hammer drill, and make a really nice strong shelf, and maybe even put a shelf in there too. So, alright, now I'm really signing off. Thanks a lot for everything, guys. Bye bye.